All right, y'all. So, still warming up. I did the bike, did some body weight walking lunges, did some hip openers. So, we're gonna start with reverse lunges on Smith, but I'm gonna do like some body weight ones and a little bit of weight. But I want my first working set to be 45s. So, I'll probably do body weight, and I'll probably do like a 25, maybe like 3 or 4 reps of that, and then we'll get started like heavy. All right, that felt fine. Nothing was hurting. Do they have 25s? They don't. Oh, they do. Oh, well. We'll just do 2 10s. I'm trying to think for our superset, uh, we'll do RDLs with some dumbbells. So in between the walking lunge or the reverse lunges, we'll do RDLs, and then that'll be set one. So after this set, I'll grab some, I don't know. I think last time we did 50, so I won't start with 50. I'll start with like 30. Do like 5 at 30, and then we'll be ready. Let's do like 4 on each side. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right. I'm already sweating. Already. Okay. Ooh. Breathing hard. I don't even know why I am not tired. All right. So we're gonna start our first set with 45s. I'm gonna grab some dumbbells real quick. I'll just do a few over there real quick because that's not what we're working with. It's just what we're warming up with. All right. Okay. All right. So before we get started, you gotta figure out what song I'm gonna listen to. So I grabbed 60s for the RDLs. I need some real hype. Real hype. Okay. Give myself another 30 seconds. It's gonna be a great glute day, y'all. It's gonna be great. All right. Good morning, you guys. So today is glute and hammies. So all warmed up. Everything feels great. I'm glad I took that rest day yesterday. Still did yoga, but it was definitely a rest day for sure. So, like I said, I'm all warmed up. Nothing is sore. Everything feels great. We're going to start with some Smith machine reverse lunges, and we're going to superset that with some heavy RDLs. I grabbed 60s. I've actually never done 60s with RDLs before, so I'm excited. Right? I really want to destroy my glutes today. So I'm thinking for the reverse lunges to try to get between 8 to 10, preferably 10. And then for the RDLs, since we're going right into that, thinking 8 reps. This is going to be really heavy for me, so that's how we'll do that, and then that'll be set 1. All right, so let's get into it. All right. Here we go. Okay. Woo. Got next leg. Ow. Motherfucker. One. Here we go. One more. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. Woo. Okay. RDLs. I'm gonna move these over. I gotta really make sure I engage that core because I do not want back pain. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's get 8. One more. I'll be right back. Fuck. Heart rate at 182, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's go up with the lunges. Let's do 5. Drink some water, change the song, and get right back into it. All right, y'all ready? The question is, am I ready? Hold on. Y'all crooked. All right, y'all. We got 50 on each side. Let's go. Try to get at least 10. No, at least 8, but I really want 10. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Let's get it. Yep. One more. Oh, fuck. All right, we got the next leg. Come on, come on. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. 4. Ah. All right, RDLs. Okay. Okay. I'm fucking tired as hell. All right. Just got to get 8. I got to get 8. One, two. One more. We're gonna go up 5. Oh, it's a 10. Nope. I said 5, not 10. All right, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. All right. I put another 5 on each side, so we got 55. Just gotta try to get 8. 8 on each leg. Let me get some water and then I'm ready. All right. Let's get it. One, 2, and 3. Next leg. Come on. Come on. 1 and 2. Don't even think about it. Just do it. All right. 1, 2, and 3. One more. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. All right. All right, come on. 1, 2. All right. Okay, we're done with that. Clean all this up. Wow. Oh God. All right. So we're gonna do sumos, but since I have the 60 real quick, I'm gonna do a few at the 60. I'm gonna do a few at the 60 real quick, just to kind of warm up for it, and then we're gonna go heavier. I don't know what the superset is yet. I gotta figure it out. All right, let me do like 4. Well, let me do a few body weight ones. Okay. All right. The hardest part is to grab the weight and bring it to where you're gonna be. It's the hardest part of the entire workout. Okay, so maybe for the first set we'll start at 100 and then go up from there. So let me grab that. I'll be right back. All right. 1. All right. And for the superset, we could do some jump squats if I need a bench. man, I'm just fucking here. There's like no benches over here. Um, we can do. I gotta figure it out because my heart rate's dropping. Ooh, sorry. All right, y'all. How are you? Okay. Okay. So we'll do jump squats here. All right. Let me move this. Just do a few body weight. All right. All right. So we'll do sumos into jump squats. All right. Okay. All right, you guys. So superset number 2, we're gonna do some heavy sumo squats. I have a 100-pound dumbbell here, and then we'll go into jump squats. For the first time, just do body weight, and if I feel the knees still feel good, then we'll do 60-pound jump squats. All right. So for the sumos, let's get like 12, because it's a little light. All right. And that'll be set 1. All right. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. One more. All right, y'all. I'm back. Okay. I'm gonna keep the weight for the sumos the same. We'll just keep it at 12. All right. Let's see. All right. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. One more. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. All right. 1. Let's see. Are you using it? You using it? No? Okay. All right. Some water. water, chapstick, and I'm ready. All right. Last set. Come on. Oh, you can't even see me. All right. All right, come on. One. Okay. All right. All right. Let me clean all this up.
I was just saying strong. You have to carry that from there to there.
I know, right? It's the hardest part. Okay. Okay. All right. So, what time is it? We got time. We're gonna do some cable kickbacks. All right, come on. We'll just use this one. I don't have time. You got a plate. All right. And I would do like hamstrings, but I think it's all the way over there. So, all right, let's get into set one. So cable kickbacks, and we'll find some hamstring machine over there, and we'll just bounce back and forth. I got this set to 20. All right. Nah, okay. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Wait, hold on. It's not right. All right. All right. All right, come on, let's go find some hamstrings real quick. There's got to be something we can do. Oh, leg curl. See, I told you. I knew I'd find us something. Probably should have set this up before we got started, but it is what it is. All right, 1. Six, 7, 8, 9. Nah. Oh man, I'm stuck. All right, we'll come back. I'll just put this here so people know I'm coming back. Come on. Back to kickbacks. All right, y'all ready? Six. 9. Nah. One more. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Motherfucker. All right. All right, next leg. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. All right, hamstrings. All right, come on. put this right here. Okay. Two, three, four. Oh man. One more set, we're done. All right, come on. Last set. Last set, last set, last set. Last set. Y'all, I am fucking tired. Fucking tired. Which leg is it? This one. Okay. All right, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Nah. No, my God. Y'all, it's like right up in here, like right up in here. And a little hamstring. God damn. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna be sore as fuck tomorrow. Just to let you know, like, I really feel so. All right, last leg. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Done. Come on, hamstrings. Last set, last set, last set. Okay. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 8, 4, 5, 6, 8. Ah, we're done. We are fucking done. Ugh. Oh man. We're done. All right, let me wipe this off. Oh. I'm gonna be so sore tomorrow. I already know. I can already fucking feel it. Hamstrings on fire. Just clean up everything. All right, perfect. We got yoga. I was afraid that this workout would, I don't know, I feel like legs take longer for me. And it's probably because I spend a great deal of time. And by great deal, you guys, I mean like 15 minutes. Like, it's not a whole hour, but I spend a great deal of time warming up because my knees just ain't what they used to be. Like, back, it only takes me like 8 minutes to warm up. Chest, I spend about 10 minutes because, you know, your shoulders are like, I don't know, I don't want to pull anything. Like, I don't want any rotator cuff problems. So I do spend a great deal of time on push day, warming up. But leg day, that takes the most amount of time to warm up before I actually get started. And so I was afraid that, because yoga's at 9:30, I didn't get here as early as I wanted to. I was just afraid that the lift would take longer and that we would run over, you know what I mean? But we finished in a great amount of time, 68 minutes. Now that's a solid lift. That's great. 68 minutes. I like it. And that included the warm-up, so not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's move out the way so I can pack up everything. Pack it up, pack it up, pack it up. All right, come on. Let's go to our bench. I gotta take these ankle things off. So, excuse me. All right. Lower this a little bit. Okay. Bring y'all on down. Okay. Ooh, I'm afraid. Listen, it's something about waking up in the middle of the night with a quad cramp, a hamstring cramp, even a calf cramp. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but there have been nights where I went crazy hard on leg day and woke up in the middle of the night with a Charlie horse. And I know y'all are gonna say, "Oh, Josh, you're probably not drinking enough water, bruh." I drink a gallon of water a day. Now, do I stretch? My stretching lacks. Okay, I will be the first to admit I am not. I don't. I could do better with my stretching. Okay, I will tell you, I could do better with the stretching. But that's why I started doing yoga. Even though the lady told me yoga is more for mind clarity than stretching, but you do get a good stretch in yoga. I started noticing, especially because we lift every day, that my body just started feeling really tight. Not sore, just tight. And that let me know, like, okay, bitch, you need to start stretching. Jazz, you have got to start stretching. If you want to keep lifting every day, you have to stretch. Like, so, and I'm excited because they have a cold plunge here. So I'll probably do it next week or so. I got to figure out like how do you sign up for it. But I am excited for this cold plunge. I've never done it before, but I've seen it on Insta and stuff. And people talk about how great it is for recovery. So we're definitely gonna do a cold plunge. Now I'm nervous because I don't like cold. I hate cold. And I am that person that is always fucking cold. Like, I bring a sweater when I go places just because it may be hot outside, but the AC and stuff, it makes the inside of an establishment super cold. I hate that. Oh, gosh. All right. So we have like 20 minutes before yoga. Great work. Great fucking work. I'm sore already. Okay. All right. I'm going to change out my battery and I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, you guys. So finished yoga. Yoga was great today. This one was called gentle yoga. So it was a lot more just like stretching and breathing, inhaling, exhaling type stuff, and we were on the floor the whole time. So it was really good for me because it really forced me to like stretch out my quads and my lower back, like my hamstrings and stuff, which is what I really needed to like focus on. So I'm so glad for that. We used like the blocks, and it was a really nice and relaxing yoga session. Yesterday's yoga was a lot more like intense. Like I was sweating and shit yesterday. But today was like so much more chill. So let's talk about like all of the things, like the stats from the workout. So, oh wow. Okay, so let's talk about it. So for glute day, the lift, we worked out for an hour 15 and we burned 1,100 calories. So that is wonderful. And then I did track my stuff for yoga. Yoga was an hour and I burned 435 calories. And then earlier this morning, me and my dog went on a mile walk. It was 30 minutes long. So altogether, you guys, I burned 1,800 calories according to my Apple Watch. So that's great. That's wonderful. So basically, 3 hours of activity is what I did today. Because the walk with my dog was 30 minutes, the lift was a little over an hour, and then yoga was an hour. So just under 3 hours of activity. So I feel great. And then this evening, I'll probably go on another walk with my dog if it's not too hot. But which I don't think, like, it feels really good out here. Like, it's so nice and peaceful. So I was like, instead of doing this in the car, let's do this outside. Found me a nice bench. I was gonna go to the rooftop because the gym has a rooftop. Like, this gym is fancy, honey. Like, they have towels for you. They have a rooftop which has like a bar and you can order food, and there's a pool up there. There's a hot tub. You can sit out, and they have Wi-Fi. Like, you can do some work on your laptop. I saw somebody doing some work. Like, I was like, I don't want to disrupt him by talking. It is like such a fancy ass gym. Even the yoga studio, you guys, is really fancy. Like, big windows, and it's high up. I think it's on the third. Yeah, it's on the third floor, and you can oversee like the town. And this gym is fancy. This gym is fancy, honey. This is the rich side of town. And the thing is, like, I've seen a few black people, but like, I'm like, I am, I stand out. I'm gonna just put it that way. I stand the fuck out. Even if I wasn't tall, I would stand the fuck out. Like, I don't see too many of me. Look, I'm just keeping it real. I don't see too many of me in there. It's just a totally different vibe. The time in which I come, so I got here at 7:30, and leaving was like 11. No, 10:30. It's like older white people, which is fine. Like, it's like your retired group of people. Like, they just chilling. And in the yoga, it was pretty much all like elderly people, men and women. Most of them, yeah, they seem retired. They have grandkids, or their kids are grown. I was listening to some of them. They were talking about they just dropped their kids off at college. So yeah, it's definitely an older crowd. Even lifting weights, like in the weight room area, there's a few people who look like they may be my age, but for the most part, it's definitely older people. Like, their kids are almost out the house, or they have grandkids. It's definitely that group of people. So, yeah. But I don't mind. Like, you guys, I really like that gym. One of these days, I don't know what day, because it's going to require a lot. I do want to get in the hot tub. I do want to get in the hot tub, but it's going to require me bringing my swimsuit. Then I'm going to have to bring all my stuff because I have to shower. Because I don't want to bring the chlorine and stuff in my car and just sit in it. I don't know. Like, so that's what I mean. Like, it's going to require a lot. One of these days this week I'll do it. Like, what the hell? Might even go on the rooftop. So yeah, and they said that the hot tub on the rooftop is open all year round. I'm like, that's cool when you get in, but the walk from the door to the hot tub, like, it's gonna be cold. Like, but it's open all year round. They have like parties up there, and you have to be at least, I think they said at least 21 to get in, so it's not gonna be no kids. I saw this coming Thursday, they have like a wine tasting going on up there. It's a lot going on, honey. So I like it though. Like, I'm loving this gym. I really am. I really am. And this weekend when we came, it was a ghost town. Cause y'all know I work out damn near. I work out every day.
So typically on Saturdays at Gold's Gym and at Planet Fitness when I was there for that brief period of time, Saturday mornings was crowded. Like because everyone's trying to get their workout in before they start their weekend. That makes sense. But here, when we got here Saturday morning, it was a ghost town. Like I pretty much had the gym to myself. And I'm not complaining. It was great. And Sunday we didn't work out, so I don't know what the weight room looked like. But yoga was crowded. Yoga was crowded, but it started later too. Yoga didn't start till 9:30, so you know. But yeah, like I am loving this gym. I'm waiting on them to give me my promotional code because I'm gonna start promoting for them and stuff and posting, and they really just want to bring awareness to the gym. And it's ACAC, but the guy who was giving me the tour, he was telling me like people don't even know it's a gym. Like and it's crazy because I don't live too far from here. I'm only like 15 minutes away, but just taking the back roads because I don't really like to take the highway. I like the scenic route. But I'm only 15 minutes away. But before I moved to this side of town, I didn't know what it was either. Like, because this gym has been here for I think at least 10 plus years. And I remember when I would come here when I was younger, like to this area, I didn't know it was a gym in there. So he was saying like they really just want to bring awareness to the gym because people just don't know that they exist. And they don't have a social media presence. And yeah, they're just trying to bring awareness to it. So I'm excited. I just gotta wait for them to give me the promo code so I can start like heavily promoting them or whatever. So it's pretty cool, like to I don't know, like how do I explain it? I'm starting to get stuff like, and this is all stuff that I manifest. That's the crazy thing. I've talked to y'all about this before. Like my vision is to like have platforms and be able to reach so many people with a positive message that companies and stuff reach out to me and like ask me to promote them and stuff like that. Now this gym, they did not reach out to me. They didn't know I existed. I called them just to see if it was a gym I wanted to join. And when they saw me recording the tour, that's when they started asking questions like, do you do social media? And I was like, yeah. And then they were telling me about their programs that they have for influencers and stuff. So that's how that came about. But it's still just like pretty cool. Like, and then one of the guys was telling me that he's seen me before on social, and I was like, oh wow, like I didn't know. I mean, I know I'm on the Explore page, but it's pretty cool to see, or when people like come up to me and say like, oh, I've seen you before, or you showed up on my Instagram. Like that happened a lot at Gold's Gym. Actually, like I would be in the locker room, like I don't know, going to the bathroom or looking at some footage, and women would come up to me and be like, oh, I saw you, you were on my news feed or you were on my Explore page or whatever. And they'll introduce themselves and they'll tell me like how long they've been working out or if they've lost weight or if they want to lose weight. Like it's really cool to like listen to people's journey and stuff. And like people come up to me like that's pretty cool. Like I wasn't anticipating any of that. Like, I know like my vision is just to continue showing and documenting my journey and help somebody if I can. But like it's exciting to see that the message is getting out. Like you can do anything you want to do. Get out of your head. Like we are literally our worst enemy. We're our worst critic. We're our worst enemy. We hold ourselves back. And once I realized that, and once I started doing the work, like focusing and locking in on my traumas and trying to overcome those, you start to realize that you are not a victim. Don't play victim. No one's coming to save you. You have to save yourself, and you can save yourself, but you have to work for it. Nothing comes easy, but as long as you fix your mindset and as long as you start to believe that you can, you will be able to lock in every day or most days and, get the shit done. Lose that weight. Like being being big, I'm all for the plus size movement and loving yourself in all sizes. You guys know I'm all for that. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that, there's a lot of I'm not going to sit here and say that there's nothing wrong with being extremely overweight like how I was. Like I move so much better, you know, things don't really hurt. You know what I mean? Like I used to just be sore and I ain't did shit. Like I was just sore being me. But that's because I was carrying 100 plus pounds of excess weight. Like I wasn't moving, so my knees were always hurting, my back was always hurting, my hips were started to hurt, like, and I wasn't even doing shit. My feet started to hurt. It would just take more energy to just do simple stuff, like go up one flight of stairs and be so out of breath and sweating, like, and it doesn't have to be that way. Like, it doesn't have to be that way. Like, you can be confident all you want, but we're not going to sit here and act like when you're not really overweight, like that shit is hard. Like, being like, I was 340 pounds, like that shit is hard. And people, I don't feel like people bring awareness to how hard it is to be that big, you know? And I couldn't even imagine if I was even bigger than that, because me being 340, that was a lot. You know, I would just be sitting, watching TV, breathing heavily. Like, I had to start breathing with my mouth open. I couldn't even really breathe in through my nose because I didn't feel like I was getting enough oxygen. Like, I felt like I was suffocating, if that makes sense. Like, that shit is hard. So I couldn't even imagine being 400, 500, 600 pounds. Like, I know people, I don't know anyone like that personally, but I'm saying, like, I'm sure that people that big are struggling, but it doesn't have to stay that way. That's the point. Like, you don't have to continue to be that weight. But a lot of times we don't believe that we can lose that much weight and then lose it naturally, which you can. You can. And it doesn't really matter what route you take, whether you do weight loss surgery, whether you go the natural route, whether you do Ozempic. At the end of the day, you still have to learn the same tools. You have to learn how to become disciplined. You have to learn how to tell yourself no. You have to learn how to be consistent. You have to learn how to push through even when you don't feel like it. Like, at the end of the day, if you want to keep the weight off, you have to learn those things. And the reason why people gain the weight back is because they didn't learn those things. They didn't learn those things. And you're not really going to learn those things through the quick, easy route. Like, that stuff takes time to learn. So, like, the fact that my whole lifestyle has changed, it feels great. Like, I prioritize exercise. I start my day with that shit every day. Even though yesterday was a rest day, what we do? We still went and did yoga. I still took my walk. I still took my dog on his morning walk, and then I still went and did yoga, and then I still went on an evening walk. Like, I prioritize moving my body. You know what I mean? I never used to prioritize that shit. Like, I didn't. I still get up early every single day, even on the weekends. Like, that doesn't change. So it's just a totally different lifestyle. Like, being in a gym, I dedicate about 3 hours out of my morning to exercise because I get up, I have to get dressed, you know, I get in the car, I have to drive here, or even when I was going to Golds, I have to drive there, have to warm up, exercise, drive back. Like, that's an easy 2.5 to 3 hours out of my day just designated to working out, then coming back and showering before I even start my day. Like, before I even do anything with my business, before I even do anything with my family. Like, I have to work out, period. And I've gotten so addicted to my routine, my schedule. Like, I I was invited to a birthday party, but the birthday party didn't even start till I think like 9. How am I go to the birthday party when I gotta be up at 4 o'clock in the morning? Like, that doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. So, you know, if it was an afternoon party, I would have went. But I'm not changing my schedule for nobody. Like, I don't care. And I think a lot of people who are in their 30s could agree to that too. Like, when you get to a certain age, you do not want to be out past a certain time. I be seeing reels like that on Instagram. Like, whether you're on a fitness journey or not, like, the older you get, the more you're like, oh no, I have to be back in the house by 9. Like, 10 o'clock is pushing it. 11, absolutely not. Like, I feel like a lot of people, as you get older, like, you just start to feel that way. Like, ain't nothing for you outside late at night like that. Absolutely not. Like, oh no. No, no, no. So, but yeah, that's my point though. Like, you just start to change and just think about things differently. And it's so hard to get on the routine that I'm on. Like, for me, like, just getting up that early, going to bed at 8 by 8:30 so that I can get up that early, you know, having the motivation to even go to the gym, right? Just creating routines can be so hard. So it's like, why even break it. Like once your body adapts to that sleep schedule, like I most of the time I wake up at that time. Like yeah, I still have my alarm set, but I normally wake up at that time now because I'm so used to it. But I wouldn't want to break it. I don't want to be sleepy during the day like I would be if I didn't go to bed by 8:30. Right? I don't want to be like that. I am more productive and more positive and just, performing at my highest potential when I am well rested, when I eat right, when I exercise. Like there's just a totally different feeling in comparison to when I used to eat like shit, when I used to not exercise, when I used to not get 8 hours of sleep, when I would stay up early, till early in the morning. Like I had no structure, I had no discipline, but now I have structure, now I have discipline, and I like this lifestyle so much more. More opportunities are coming my way. I've been a content creator for 4 years, but I wasn't making any type of impact like how I feel like I'm starting to make now, and this has been a 2 year journey. So just imagine if I was structured and disciplined like this for the 4 years that I've been creating content. I could probably be so much further in my business if I had structure, if I had discipline, if I knew how to push through when I didn't feel like it. There would be plenty of days or weeks that would go by where I wouldn't film any content. What kind of shit is that? And I was fully capable and able. It was just a matter of not feeling like it. Like, what? But I want to be successful? Like, my actions weren't even aligning with what I claimed I wanted out of life. It wasn't making any sense. And the same goes to when you're trying to lose weight. Like, how can you say you want to lose weight, but you're still not eating clean most days? And I say most because we're all human. Nobody's perfect. Shit happens. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that there aren't days where I eat like shit. There are days where I eat like complete shit. There are days where I'm just eating a whole bunch of junk food and I got no nutrients that was beneficial to my body. Like, of course that's happened. I've been on my journey for 2.5 years. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all that hasn't happened. Yes, but I still eat clean most days. As long as you do something good more than not good, you're going to see results. But the problem is we're doing more things not good than good, and so that's why you feel stuck. That's why you're not seeing the number go down on the scale. That's why you're not building muscle. That's why you're just not being successful on your journey, because you have more days of not doing good than you have of doing good. So keep all of that in mind. But I love the life I live today, and I'm so glad that I made that shift. I'm so glad that I started putting myself first, and I'm so glad that I started prioritizing mental health. The weight loss is great. The fitness journey is great. But when you can get up every single day believing in yourself and knowing that you're capable of reaching any goal that you want, no matter how far-fetched it may sound to some, you can do it. Man, now that just just that feeling is amazing. And I didn't have that all these years. So I want you to realize that you can do it. I want you to realize that you're capable, but you have to realize that as well. And if you have goals for yourself, whether it's weight loss or whatever, you got to make sure that what you do on a day to day aligns with these goals that you claim you have. Stop drinking. Stop drinking. You guys, I've told y'all, I just got to this point where I can openly talk about it and not try to make excuses, not try to downplay it. You know, I used to be a very heavy drinker, and by heavy I mean every day. I ain't miss a day. Like, I ain't miss a day. If I miss a day, it's because I was so hungover the next day that the thought of alcohol just made me sick. But best believe the following day I was right back on it, and I wasted a lot of time living like that. I'm glad that I stopped when I did. Like, who knows what kind of damage I could have did to my liver. I did have my youth on my side, right? You know, your body tends to recover better when you're younger, but still, like, that's just a dangerous path, and I'm glad I got out of that. But you don't have to drink. Stop drinking. It's doing nothing but holding you back. It's adding calories to your day. It's making it more challenging for you to work out. You're not reaching your full potential by drinking. So just let it go. Like, let it the fuck go. Last week, was it last week or the week before last? I don't know what day, but I went out to a Mexican restaurant and I used to always do frozen margaritas. Like, that was my thing. Like, there was no way I could sit in a Mexican restaurant and not get a frozen margarita with salt on the rim. It was impossible. The other week when I went to a Mexican restaurant for the first time in a very long, well, 2+ years, 3 years, I got a, what do they call it? It was a frozen daiquiri, I think, but no alcohol. So it was just the peach juice flavor, and I had them put salt around the rim. It was delicious, and I didn't have any alcohol in it. I had no alcohol in it, and it felt good to be able to like drink something that would have a long time ago reminded me of, oh, I have to have alcohol in this, and then to be able to drink it a few weeks ago with no alcohol and feel fine, like, that's growth. Like, that is growth. That is growth right there. So that was pretty cool to be able to experience that with no alcohol and not be like, oh man, I wish there was alcohol in it. Like, this isn't hitting right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need it. I don't need it. So you don't need it either. Like, stop drinking, stop smoking, stop overeating, get in the gym, change your life. You can do it. If you guys want to see what we did yesterday yesterday was rest day. If you want to see what I did yesterday on my rest day and what I meal prepped for this week, make sure you guys click right here. And I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early for chest, shoulders, and triceps. Bye, you guys.